Hello students, welcome to Spectra Educational Academy. Students, in today's class, before we go to speed and velocity, let us discuss one numerical which is given in NCERT textbook, which is based on distance and displacement. The question is, a drunkard walking in a narrow lane, taking 5 steps forward, 3 steps backward, followed again by 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward, and so on. Each step is 1 meter long and requires 1 second. Question is, how long the drunkard takes to fall in a pit 13 meters away from the start. This is actually given in previous AIMS question paper with 11 meters away from the start. Okay, so model is same. Say the starting point of the drunkard is here, and there is a pit, or you can call it as a manhole, is here, which is at a distance of 13 meters from the start. Okay, so drunkard taking steps, 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. So total distance is 8 meters, but we don't require distance now. Displacement. How much is the displacement? 5 steps forward, 5 meters. Back, 3 steps. So 5 minus 3. So 2 meters is the displacement. To get 2 meters, he requires 5 steps forward means 5 seconds he will take. 3 steps backward, 3 seconds, because time progresses. You have to add time. So therefore, to get 2 meters of net displacement, he takes 8 seconds. In the next phase also same, 5 steps forward, 3 steps backward. So again, 2 meters displacement he will get. For 2 meters, again he requires 8 seconds. This is the second phase. Third phase, once again 5 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. So again 2 meters, for 2 meters he requires 8 seconds. 3 phases are over. You take another phase. Why? Because if you get 4 phases in this particular question, you will get a displacement of 8 meters. So for next phase 2 meters, he requires 8 seconds of time. 8 seconds of time. So totally how much is his displacement? Displacement is 8 meters. So therefore, next phase he requires 5 steps only, because the reason is pit is at 13 meters, already he has covered 8 meters. Next 5 steps, in case if he will get, he will fall in a pit, or you can call it a manhole. So next 5 steps, for next 5 steps he requires 5 seconds, and he will cover 5 meters. So total to cover is 13 meters. 4 times of 2 meters plus 5 meters, 13 meters. To complete this process, there are 4 phases, 4 times of 8 seconds. So it will be 32 seconds. And in the last phase, so that is 5 seconds to cover 5 meters. So therefore 5 seconds. So total he requires the time 37 seconds. In general, in NCERT textbook, they don't mention the options, but okay, I took the risk that I mentioned the options. So first option is correct. So in the previous AIMS question papers, they mentioned it is 11. To cover 11 meters, you stop taking only 3 phases, because in case if you take 3 phases, he will be able to cover 6 meters, 6 plus 5 steps, 6 plus 5 meters. So it will be 11 meters. So in case if it is 6 meters to cover, he will require 3 times of 8 seconds. It will be 24 meters, 24 seconds, and plus 5 steps. For 5 steps, 5 seconds. So therefore 29 seconds he will require. Or you can also call it as 37 minus 8, it will be 29 seconds. Now in today's class, let us proceed with speed in different forms if possible. So what is speed? Speed means speed refers to how fast or slow the object getting change getting change in its position. And mathematically what we write is speed is defined as rate of change of distance. Even you can write like this: distance traveled by the body in the given time interval. So it is ds by dt. You can even write, let us say, final position of the body is x2, initial position is x1, irrespective of direction, t2 minus t1. So you can understand that x1 is its position at t1 seconds of time, x2 is its final position at t2 seconds of time. So it is distance by time. You can write unit. Distance is measured in meters, time is measured in seconds. So if distance is smaller and time taken to complete that distance is in seconds. Suppose if distance to cover is large, so we replace meter as kilometer, and to cover large distance in general we require more time, that is measured in hours. So this is a bigger unit. So kilometer per hour, there is a simple conversion. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to how many meter per second? Just you follow this method. 1 kilometer contains 1000 meters. Per means division by. 1 hour contains 3600 seconds. So if you simplify this, 2 times of 5, 2 times of 18. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. As I said, there are different forms for speed. First, we'll go with average speed. We'll go with the uniform speed. We'll go with the non-uniform speed. And we'll also go with instantaneous speed. Students will continue with the different forms of speed: average speed, uniform speed, non-uniform speed, and instantaneous speed in the next class. If you like my video, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you very much.